I am very confused on the issue. Don't be confused about candida or fungus. This is a microbe. They're involved in the fermentation process of all life. And of course, when you're in fermentation, you're dealing with carbohydrates, sugars. It's a process we use in breweries. It's a natural process of fermentation. They're not something that shouldn't be here. They're something that's always here. Why are they a big part of your life if indeed they are? It goes back to your adrenal glands and sugar metabolism. When you don't metabolize sugars properly, and keep in mind, somebody along the way convinced humans that starch was the greatest thing since the apple. And that's insane. And we picked up on that through the years. And so now we have grains. Instead of planting fruit trees, we have fields of grains. I just find that regurgitating. We're suffering so much because of all the grains, the oatmeals and the cereals and things. There's no nutrition here. This is just starch, complex sugar. So yes, you're going to invite the fungal family in, and you're going to have trouble with sugar metabolism. This is why most people with adrenal weakness go hyper or hypoglycemia, low blood sugar or high blood sugar in that respect. So don't be confused about the candida. Almost every practitioner on the planet but us say everything is caused from it. This is the problem. The problem we're facing on this planet is a lack of practitioners. You guys, just my own thing, but you guys are going to be the best healers on this planet. And just take a look at the healers you're referencing here, and the people come in here every day talking about they've been to other naturopaths, and the stories. I just think a lot of naturopaths have given us a bad name because they just don't understand this level of thinking, and yet this is the natural growth of naturopathy. But when medical intervention comes in, we always have problems, don't we? And the same thing with naturopathy. Now, the medical doctors came in. This is a good field. Let me take part of what you've got, add it to part of what I got, and come somewhere in between. Something called alternative medicine or something like that. Okay, you could call it alternative medicine, but don't jump on me for practicing naturopathy, the purest form of healing on the planet. Thank you very much. Of course, we did naturopathy with a twist, didn't we? We got into the focus of the herbs and fasting more, which is naturopathy, fasting, and we just took it another step a little higher there. I am very confused. I ordered your adrenal, kidney, and lymph tonic. Do you recommend any others? Keep it up. Mr. M, thank you, my dear one. Katie, dear. Stomach and bowel, whatever. Lymphatic 1 capsules. If you're moving your bowels well, always stomach and bowel number 1. If you're having a little difficulty, you feel like you need just a little bit of a nudge, do stomach and bowel number 2. If you're missing a day quite often, use number 3, and so forth. Lymphatic 1 capsule. Start pulling on that bowel. If you can stand the GI broom, honk on with it. Clean that gut, not only on the wall, in the wall. And then, of course, move those lymphs. Get into the kidney number 1. Kidney number 1 capsules. Use 2 of them, or kidney number 1, kidney number 2. Use an adrenal formula like you're doing. Use a liquid lymphatic. Start with number 4 maybe. Go to lymph node 2, lymphatic 3. They're all strong. And start moving on that lymph system. You can always use all the other herbs how you would like to. Whether you need upper circulation, brain and nerve, circulation formula, the blood formula. I mean, you can play with all that. That's the beauty of all that. Liver, but ultimately, when you said, what's the bottom line to liver problems, pancreatic problems, lung problems, whatever, you're going to find the lymph, and you're going to find, especially in the lung problems, all the mucus-forming foods from the dairy products and things like that, just horrible. Mucus formers, big time. Thanks for the questions. And don't be confused. Just realize you're in a society with a huge amount of unawareness. And so everything is cured by digestive enzymes. Everything is cured with probiotics. Everything is cured if you get rid of fungus. Blah, 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 blah. And you already know that isn't true. Most of you have been that road, unfortunately, and sadly for me, because I'm supposed to represent the natural side of health. Sometimes it's discouraging. This is JMAC 6T7. Go, boy. You look like you got some hair going back yourself there, son. I love that job. Yeah, I'd love to have you guys here with us. Thailand, and I'm a bit smelly. Well, have fun over there in Thailand. A bit smelly? Yeah, that should be a great place to dig in. You look like you're having fun, man. Reforest for fertility. I'll leave that one alone. Guarding leukemia. Carrying on. Now I realize after listening to Dr. Morse that how I feel in short run isn't, in this case, reflective of how I must be on the butt end of a question here. And maybe I wasn't doing the raw and the cooked vegan thing right. And after being in a healing detox process is more important than immediate athletic results. Like where to look for the right yardstick. Well, if you've got leukemia, which for me is the easier ones of the cancers to me, not making light of anything. You want to hit with the raw for sure. Grape. Definitely get into the same protocol of kidneys, adrenals, bowels. Clean up the liver for sure. Clean the spleen. Here's where you're going to augment your course, and you're going to pick up the liver formulas, and you're going to work with the liver for a couple of months. You're going to reach over here to the spleen and clean up the spleen. We have a formula called Marrow Plus. It is a Chinese formula for bone marrow. We also have the Ultimate Immune with the